Hello viewers, have you guys ever watched a car video on YouTube and wondered how did they get that very smooth panning shot of the vehicle? Well, in this video I will show you the tool that's used to make these beautiful shots. In front of me in this bag is a video gear called a video slider. And this one I have here is made by a company called Commlite, and the specific model number is CS-V500. The 500 represents 500 millimeter width, or 50 cm. It's a rather common, so it's very easy for you to transport this from one place to another. Now I picked this one up from a website called yoshop.com, but let me first open this up and I'll show you what's inside this carrying case. Here we have the Allen wrench tool. This is the user manual. Let's take a closer look at this video slider. In the middle, this is the top sliding plate. In the middle of this plate, we have a 1/4 inch or 3/8 inch screw. So you mount this to your camcorder or camera. Over here, we have a spirit level. So you can check if the slider is level. Over here on the side, this is the slider locking knob. So if you loosen this up, then you slide the top plate here. If I turn the slider this way, you'll see in the middle we have a transport belt. This side goes underneath, around to the other side, up over, back to the top plate right here. Now the end of the belt is clamped down on these two plates that you see right here. Before you use this slider for the first time, I highly recommend you take a few minutes to adjust the tension of the belt. Also, you can adjust the tightness of the top plate and the bottom tripod mounts. If you don't do this, you might find the slider to not operate smoothly. All the adjustments that you need to do on this slider will be done using these two Allen wrenches that are included. The first thing you want to adjust is the belt tension right here. This will allow the slider to slide smoothly back and forth. Now if you look at this belt, there's some slack here, and that's the way you want it. You don't want it too tight, because if it's too tight, you'll add too much friction on the rollers at the end here, and they'll make it not very smooth. To tighten up this belt, and you'll find two screws right at the end here. There's one here, and there's one over here. If you tighten these two screws, that'll tighten up the roller at the end. And of course, if you loosen these two screws, then you'll loosen the tension on the rollers. The next adjustment you can make is the tightness of this top plate on the rail. If I flip this over, you'll see we have 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these 4 screws allow the top plate to clamp tightly onto the rail. Using the larger Allen wrench, you can adjust how tight this screw clamps down onto the sliding rail. Now when this top plate is properly adjusted, it should not wobble too much on the slider. The next adjustment you can do is for the bottom tripod mount. This one here have 4 screws at the top right here, and using the Allen wrench you can tighten or loosen these 4 screws, and again this will affect how tight it clamps onto the sliding bar. So same thing as the top sliding plate, you want to adjust it so that this is not too loose on the slider, and also you don't want it too tight where it won't go back and forth smoothly. So once everything is set properly, you should have the slider sliding very smoothly. Now if you place this slider on the ground, we also have 4 adjustable feet right here. Here I've installed a different swivel head, and of course depending on what camera gear you already have at home, you can adapt whatever ball head or swivel head onto this slider. And with this one, I can rotate this, I can tilt it up or down. Here I've installed the slider on a tripod. Now let me show you something really nice about the design of this. Normally when you have the slider on the floor or on a table, the sliding distance from one side to the other is about 18 inches. I'll show you right now. So that's 18 inches. However, when you install this onto a tripod and you slide this left and right, the distance almost doubles. So let me push this over to the right side. And you'll see from the end over there to the center here is about 16 inches. Now let me bring this over back to the left side. This adds another 16 inches. So total, now you have 32 inches of sliding distance. Also, depending on how you mount the camera, if you mount it like this, then obviously you can slide the camera side to side. But if you rotate this, now you can push and pull the shot. So now let me show you some sample shots using this Nikon DSLR camera. As you can see, this slider works very well. It really makes the video a lot more cinematic and professional looking. Also for the viewers, I'm sure it's more captivating to watch a video that doesn't have all the shakes and bumps that you might see if it's handheld. Again, this is the Commlite Comstar CS-V500 slider, and I got this from a website called yoshop.com. I will put their link in the description below so you can check it out. They also carry a lot of different products, so I suggest you take a look at their website. If you have any questions or comments with regards to this product or about this video, leave one in the comment section. Don't forget to click on thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.